Alright, well, it's been a while since I've used BB Flashback to record a game, but Ananias is one of those games that seems to be what I'll be using for it. Alright, I'm just going to turn this down a little bit. Welcome to Ananias. So, this is a roguelike that caught my eye. Basically, it was being presented on a podcast called Roguelike I, which is a roguelike podcast, and I essentially thought this game might be a good, showcase just for, a couple videos. Essentially, this is a game that is sort of a coffee-like roguelike. It's not really a whole very complex of a game, and it's meant to be sort of played on an Android cell phone or basically a smartphone. There's not a whole lot to say about it. There's different classes you can basically play, but I think I'm going to go with the let's see here. Let's go with the Paladin, who basically blocks attacks with his shield, preserves weapons integrity, and can use any armor. You can be female or male, and you can have a whole bunch of pets to basically start off the game with. So we get the Direwolf, resilient and loyal, transform into a nerve-breaking creature with special skills, the Wild Lynx, Pony, Giant Frog, or none. Let's go with the Wild Lynx. So agile and unpredictable, transforms into a powerful nimble creature. That might be useful. So basically, save Concordia by finding a ring of Ananias, rumored to be in the depths of the mountains. Explore each level, looking for the stairs to go to the level below. Move quickly between rooms, clicking the arrow at the room's exit. Scout around, you'll find weapons, armor, and artifacts you will need to survive. Click on items to examine and pick them up. Take your time to think your actions thoroughly. You'll have all the time you need to make your best choice because it is a turn-based game. The attack stat for weapons is described as XDY. Damage is calculated by rolling a Y side dice X times. So we're basically using the 6-side, or whatever side dice mechanisms that you find, say, Dungeons and Dragons. So damage 2d4, meaning you're rolling 2 dice with 6 sides. For example, a 2d6 weapon can cause a minimum damage of 2 and a max of 12, because basically that's what 2 6-sided dice is going to do. You can roll snake eyes, or you can roll 2 6s. You can equip 2 weapons at a time and switch quickly between them. You can also throw weapons and items at your enemies. Your character will level up every time you get to a new level. You'll be able to pick a Heavenly Patron to improve your stats or learn a new spell. Casting spells spends your magic points. You'll recover half your missing points and level up. For a full description of the magic system, classes, and items, check the wiki on ananiasgame.com. If you have a pet, you can command it to attack or pull back, try to keep it alive. So essentially this guy helps you out. Every time you play the dungeon will be completely different. You will die. Death is normal. Keep that in mind and don't give up. Alright, so I can select the Heavenly Patron. You select, I guess, the God. So pick a Heavenly Patron entity to learn, or to increase your power or learn a new spell. Let's go with increase your strength, allowing you to carry more items. Increase your power, making your attacks and spells stronger. Extend your magic points, allowing you to cast more spells. Or Lore Bend spell, shows the monsters on the current level. Let's go with this guy for now. Alright, so it's pitch black here. You can now carry 2 more items. Up here I have basically my health. I guess that's my magic points to 5 of 5. I have basically, that's my durability for my weapon, my armor, and my pet. And you can make your pet do, your attack or defend. Here's my inventory. Basically, I have, this Justice Sword equipped at the moment. My Royal Plate. My winged helmet, because, I need a helmet. And bandage to recover my hit points when I basically get injured. Alright, well, let's get going. And by the way, you can use the mouse, you know, these like little mouse clickers to basically move around. You can also use the arrow keys to move around, as well as the cursor keys. Alright, Desi says, click into the door, arrows, enemies, or items to interact with them. So there's an Ophidian. He's got a ranged attack, so I want to be very careful of him. Well, he's dead. Alright, let's pick up this up then. What's that? No idea what that guy was, but he's dead. So you can compare your pet monster using the button next to the items once. To the items 1. So you can tell him to like to defend or attack. We're gonna pick up everything now I see for now. Here's a silver spear. So it's worth noting that some of these items they have like, a silver spear which basically smites the undead. So if you go in here, you'll notice that this thing basically it has 2d8 plus 4, integrity 67, versus my injustice sword which is basically 2d6. Now it's worth noting that durability for your items is very important. Your stuff will lose durability as it takes more hits, so you want to be very careful of like running out of integrity on your items. Let's go here. And you can notice I can fast travel like that. Alright, creates a tornado of freezing wind. May backfire. You notice down here is like the mini-map, so this is something nice about this game. You basically have this sort of mini-map which basically divides the dungeon into multiple rooms. The stats on the top right show your monster's health and skip once, so that's good to know. A phantom, a guardian spirit of tombs. Heal, recover health to all allies. So this guy might heal his allies if there's any. Click on yourself to pass a turn, that's good to know. That might be important when I basically need to. Here's a bear cap, keeps your head warm. So it's worth noting that all this stuff has different, values and such. In this case, this keeps my head warm, I guess. That's all it does. It's probably a useless item, but I'll keep it for now. So I'll note that, you can move around if you want to, but it's obviously better to click, sometimes. Click into the door, blah blah blah. I wonder why this red arrow is red. Alright, so here's an orc. A strong monster that protects the treasure of the dungeon. So this guy will basically protect treasure that basically is around. As you can see, he's not doing anything to me, so he's actually going to avoid coming to me. He's basically going to guard the treasure he's on top of. He won't basically come after me. You notice they basically attack me there, so that's worth knowing that these guys will attack you when you run up to them like that. My roll plate took a little bit of damage from that, but that's fine. There he goes. A Mandragora potion makes a monster evolve using dark powers. I'm not sure it's a good thing or a bad thing. Actually, can I use it on my pet? Oh, look at that! I just evolved my Lynx into a Panther. So now it's dash, double movement speed. That might be useful. And look at that, it basically ran right up to that ghost and killed it. Here's a mace. Now, on Noteboy, you do have a limited amount of inventory space before you basically run out of inventory space. Your monster's a Panther, his power is +6. You're a Paladin, your power is +2. Now, I'll note something, by the way. This is actually a game that's basically been updated a whole lot. This game didn't used to be as, you know, developed as it is now. And there's probably a bunch of Let's Plays that you'll basically find. I'm probably, you know, one of the most recent guys to basically play this game. So, I'll note that most of the other Let's Plays that you might find are going to be a lot less, you know, aspiring as this. What the heck is that? Notice that guy took 2 hits, by the way. Alright, so there's the stairs. Basically that lets me get out of the dungeon. And we're going to tell my guy to pull back for now. There he goes. There's a bandage that'll be useful. And that's basically the first level. So, as you can see, this is basically, you know, a very, like, you know, simplistic roguelike. But it's a good roguelike, I think, to basically showcase, because this could be something you could play in your cell phone or your smartphone. And I think it'd be, you know, a nice little time killer if you need to. Basically have something to kill time with. So now entering 2 of Ananias. And it looks like I can level up, so who can I level up with this now? Increase my power, making attacks and spells stronger. Extend your hit points, allowing you to withstand more damage. More strength to carry items. I think right now we're maybe going to go with more power for now. So yeah, knows that every level I basically complete, I get a level up like that. So, you know, if you want to level up, just complete levels. So level 2, there's no way back now. Your power has been increased by 1, Panther's hit point by 3. And we got an orc up here. Have you pull back for now. Nice. He's dead. Here's a chorus staff, a long wooden pole. Very weak weapon, but you know, whatever. I'm picking up this stuff because eventually my stuff is going to wear out. And extends health points by 10. Is this a temporary thing, or... So cool, now it's got more hit points, my Panther. I'll note, boy, that I'm giving my Panther here a lot of boosts, but it's mostly because of the fact that your Panther, he'll eventually be like, you know, sort of like your tank. And you want to basically, you know, have him like get buffed up at some point. You're important to keep alive too, but so is your Panther. This looks like an empty room. This tomb is sealed with bricks. So I guess I can't go through there. Well, that's too bad. There's a skeleton, an undead warrior brought back to life. They're not too powerful, those undeads. Recovers health points, so that's for recovery. So there's a huge boulder I can't move. A full alchemy set in his table. Knows how to heal himself there, so it's worth knowing that the enemies that you basically fight, something to know about the enemies. Eventually they all have like their sort of special abilities, so basically they'll be able to attack you from range or do spells. That's what I know about Ananias. All the enemies are actually kind of unique in this game, so they all present a challenge eventually. A skull helm. There's a nice integrity on that. I like how there's basically description in a lot of stuff. Oh, look at that. Someone came to fight me. Here's a satyr. So this guy basically moves at double speed compared to, like, you know, other foes. So we'll just have my guy defend. And now we'll attack him. So I just guess it's worth knowing that enemies will actually pop out on you if you're not careful. Oh, there's an eyeball, so he basically paralyzes you. There's a mouth again. That's it for him. There's some ring mail. There's a heavy stone coffin in his tomb. Doesn't look like it can interact with the train very much, which is, you know, sort of a letdown, but oh well. There's the exit. And there's an orc. There's some scale mail. It was empty. A pull wire. You don't dare jumping on it. And that's basically it. Alright, so that's level 2. That's basically what this game is sort of like. Basically, you you transverse a dungeon very simply. You fight the enemies, you pick up some items, and you basically advance to the next level. So this is why I think it's like a good, like, game to showcase, because you can play this on your smartphone when you're basically looking to kill time. That's what I think it's good for. Let's go for power, maybe. Yeah, more power. So this dungeon is very dusty. I increased my power, and my panther increased its power. That looks cool. I don't know if I'm gonna use magic at any time, but we'll see. Let's go here. Someone's a horde of lich. Alright, is this good or bad? I wonder. So these guys are friendly. So these are like liches I basically summoned. I guess these are going to help me now. I'm good for that. I probably don't need their help, but it's good to have them around. Attack. Oh, there's a ranged guy. Oh, there's another guy. A kobold. I actually want my pet to run away now. We'll let the liches do a little bit of damage here. And I feel like pressing 5 will also cause your thing to pause, so... Red hat. We'll get this, sure. Is there an enemy in this room? I'm sort of wondering because, yeah, okay, there we go. Go here. Alright, a trusty weapon which can be thrown. That's cool. For some reason, basically, I guess like these guys, unless they're actually in the room with me, they're actually slowing me down a little bit, so... Basically, the game sort of reacts to your movements, so you can fast travel if, like, everything in the room with you over here, but if you have stuff popping in, it'll basically give you a warning notice of it. That's what's happening to me right now. So, we learned a little bit about the summoning of liches. Well, not gonna worry about that. There's our Sitar. That's it for him. I assume I won't keep these liches, by the way, when I basically go to the next level. Alright, so this guy disarmed you, apparently. So that's good to know. There's the eyeball. The backpack's full, so I'll have to come back to that. I'm unable to move, that bastard. So here's what paralyzed basically does. You have your turns get skipped on you. That's it for him. Alright, let's go through my inventory, see what I don't need. So some of this stuff doesn't really help me. For example, the bear cap doesn't seem to have any, defense on it, so maybe I'll drop that. This metal cap does, though, so we'll pick it up. That has defense, that has defense, that has defense. So yeah, eventually you find lots of items, as you can see. And you have to basically decide what's worth keeping and what's worth ditching. So we'll ditch the stuff I don't need. I'll keep the arrows for now, but I might ditch those soon. There's a lower cap. I'll probably start ditching the stuff with 1 defense soon, but whatever. When I get to it, I'll get to it. And let's see here. Magic, strength, power, and spells. Maybe I'll get this guy. So Lore Bend. It's darker as you descend to depths. You learn the Lore Bend spell. Alright, let's see what this does. I actually need to have more HP and magical points to use this spell apparently, so I gotta wait a little bit. So yeah, everything has like, spell cost and stuff. You're gone. And notice that those liches didn't follow me to this level, so... Okay, let's see here. What am I gonna ditch? Ditch. Okay, that doesn't increase my magical power, this thing, so that's no good to me. Nope, but I could be using this art stuff, like, the metal cap. Instead of using my, my good winged helm here. Might make sense to do that for now. And I'll just ditch this. And drop this. Let's drop the core staff. Alright, so here's the spear. It's 1d8, so it basically does 1 to 8 damage. Silver spear, mace, justice sword, and my bell axe. So here's the ability to switch, I guess. I actually want to make it so I can throw this thing, I think. Whatever, so I guess it goes for your second weapon for throwing stuff. A Rat Guardian, so double movement speed. Oh, look at that, I did a lot of damage to him. That's it for him. A red ribbon hat, so integrity 37 doesn't really help me, but that's something to note, by the way. Sometimes you'll find like guardians on the stairs, and then, you know, you basically have to go through to, like, the guardians, basically get through the next level. So basically you have to sort of watch out for when you're trying to get to the you know, the edge of the levels. He's out. There's another bandage. I wonder if you can actually use bandages on your pet when you need to. Because as you see, you don't actually heal up as you progress through the levels. And these guys apparently like to move away. So this looks like an altar for arcane rituals. It's covered in blood. Tomb is empty. And a kobold. Alright, if this guy gets down to 11 HP, I might heal him up. There's still a letter. A ruined table. And our altar. And there's a mouth. Some chainmail. Okay, well, I got a ditch here. I think we'll actually ditch the arrows at this point. Maybe I might use arrows at some point, but we won't worry about them for now. So this looks... Okay, you can't click on the main map to go to where you need to go, so you have to use basically clicking here. There, Phantom. This fountain might replenish your health. That's nice. Replenish my health. I'm good for that. A gold circlet increases magical power. Alright, I'm tempted to actually keep this around perhaps, but we already have this one. You know, I might ditch this stuff too, because I don't seem to be using a lot of spells, or I won't be focused on spells, I don't think. So, Caverns of Chaos. So basically, as you advance, you basically enter like new, like, you know, dungeon, like, you know, realms. In this case, we're now in the Caverns of Chaos. Summons a horde of skeletons. That could be interesting, but we need magic points to do it, so let's go with Strasky this time. And look at that, I now have spell points to basically do stuff. So you can feel the spirits of the dead roaming, and Lord Ben. Alright, so I can feel the presence of the monsters, and here they all are basically, so I can see where they are. So a rabid wolfine lurking into the Delph Depths, attacks in packs. There's a skeleton up there. Oh, we got a ghost around. So my pet took some injuries there because the ghost attacked it. So you have to watch out for that, I guess. Basically, ghosts are like invisible entities that you can't see, and that's their special trait. They're not really harmful or anything, they're just annoying. Alright, so there we go. We bandaged up my Panther's wounds. That helped him out a little bit. And yes, you have to manage your pet a little bit to keep him alive. Alright, an Invoker. This mage is the master of the undead. He summons skeletons. That's it for him, though. Alright, I assume there's enemies in this room, and I think they're all ghosts. Yep, there's the ghosts. And that's it for the ghosts. And as you see, you can't really see them on the screen, so you have to watch out for them a little bit, the ghosts. Pick that up. So there's another enemy down this direction. There's a skeleton. Alright, looks like there's only a few enemies left on the level. Is this something to pick up? Nope. There's a bandage. What am I going to jettison now, I wonder? Probably go after this thing getting jettison, I think. Or maybe I'll go after this. The nice thing about this this mace here is that it does 2d4. So it actually has like a minimum of 2 damage compared to like this, so it only has a D1. So we're going to drop this. Pick that up. Move on. There's some stud leather. I've already got myself, stud leather in here, so... You know what? I think we're actually going to ignore this stud leather on the ground. A death worm. So this basically reduces your power. Now I'm pretty sure if he bites you, it's permanent, so I want to basically avoid getting hit by him. Attack. Alright, he's done. There's an iron helmet. Yeah, I think I'm good, so I don't need to worry about this iron helmet, so... There's a skeleton. That's it for him. And we got a ghost in here. That's it for him. And plus it's the weapon you're wielding. Alright, so I've got some weapons in here. Now, the problem here... okay. The problem here is something to note. Is that, like, your weapons have durability, so this thing's actually going to run out of durability soon. So here's the thing. What would I bless if I was to bless something? I might actually not actually bless any of this stuff, I think. Alright, you know what? Let's just drop this. Pick this up, and I'll keep this, like, scroll for later. When I find stuff I actually want to, like, bless, I'll actually make use of it. That'll be the plan. More hit points, more power. More power might be good. And note, by the way, I basically got 4 of my magic back there, so that's how much I got restored. You can feel the spirits of the dead roaming. Your powers increase by 1, the hit points increases HP by 2. There's another spear. Got some good, nice durability, but I don't think I'll worry about it. And what have I got basically for my weapon here? I'm basically using the battle axe. This is actually not a bad weapon to have, but I mean, the thing is that it's only got low damage, so I think I prefer something else. Let's put in a mace for now. There's a straw hat. Oh, there's this guy. Let's throw this at him. Oh, so you can't throw if your pet's in the way. That's worth noting. My pet ran after him, though. Woggerat, a massive resilient monster. That's not something I want to basically see. But oh well. You're going to defend. I'm going to move right here. Alright, the death worm's on me, so I have to kill it now. Oh, I took a face hit apparently. That's it for him. Let's see if I can throw this now. I missed! So I guess you missed with your weapons. Took a bit of beating there, but oh well. That's a really tough room. And all I do is get this thing. Completely recovers health, which is not a bad thing, I guess, to get. In hindsight, I don't think I prefer, you know, fighting all that stuff for it, though. Now, it's worth knowing how this, like, basically works like your weapons. Whenever you basically hit stuff, it basically will reduce the durability in your weapons, and that's basically, you know, going to make these weapons get destroyed eventually. So I have to watch out for that. I'm tempted to use maybe this right now. So there we go, recover my HP. I think I just picked up an art bandage. No, that's a this thing right here. So it's completely restores my health. Good trade, I think, using the lower one for that one. Alright, let's use this on the Panther. Another Invoker. Let's throw this item. Oh, he's summoning something at me. Alright, hit him with that. Let's throw this at him. That's it for him. So there's, like, you know, throwing weapons and stuff. Not to watch out. Apparently this uses up a lot of durability when you throw this stuff, so eventually I'll destroy my weapons if I throw too much. There's the way out. There's some other armor. A statue of orcs saved in your statue collection. And notice that this guy, even though he had attack on, he couldn't figure out where the ghost was, so you must connect to a nice server to save it in your collection, apparently. So this thing is apparently, you know, for, like, you know, online stuff that you can basically save. I won't worry about it too much, but, you know, it's basically stuff you can save if you want to. There's a core staff. And there's another level complete, so I'm quite happy about that. Well, we'll get that a little bit more. So note that I have two more basic carrying capacity if I want. Ow, I took some hits there. Now, note that certain weapons will do more damage against certain enemies, while certain weapons will do more damage to you. You have to be very careful with what attacks you and what doesn't attack you. Let's pick this up. There's a merman. That's an interesting monster to see. Let's have you defend. Oh, he confused my monster. Or my guy. Okay, we'll throw this at him. Thump. Let's throw this at him. Thump. Awesome. And here's Sir Drape, Servicer of Shadows, Portable Holes, Parry. This guy's probably not gonna be fun. Well, let's take him on. He parried me. Now my armor's down. Ouch! I just realized something, but my Panther attacked me there. So, there's what confusion does. It basically causes your Panther to go crazy on you. And get confused. So, there's game over. You were killed by Sir Jeopardy in a level 7 of dungeon. You were killed 32 monsters. That's basically it. So that's Ananias, and I think I'll do a few videos of this to showcase it a little bit. I think it's, you know, it's a fairly interesting game that you may want to look into if you have like a, you know, cell phone or a, you know, a smartphone to basically, you know, download it on. For now, though, I hope you've enjoyed the video, and take care until next time. Bye bye.